to throw. That's Cooper open right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'm not sure if there is anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short, and here is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Henderson.
Then don't break, baby.
Not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The linebacker, Keon White, in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he's going to give...
You're 86. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You have 93 throw. Okay, you got it. You got it. You got it.
And Jerry Jones is entrapping him to what he thinks is a verbal agreement to a deal, but he is.
His offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because You're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll go play action with May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, New England. Try the right side with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On third and long, here's May. And he's in. The Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw.
Yeah, big thing. But to me, I can't imagine. You're like you're the superstar. This is the sign that the boys are over. But seriously, I know it's no longer franchise. It's not great. It would be a great.
4th and short, it does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's May.
No, the game did not make me fucking.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there.
Wow.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution.
That is right in your fucking zone, Will.
They were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers.
You fucking turn around and batted the football.
Like you saw there,
Nigga, try to catch it, motherfucker.
For all 3 downs.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
1st down 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing. You can see here, look, you make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
This is not
On fourth down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
There's no way.
It'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and
God
assume
damn, this
what's going
nigga
on
still
in the
got in between the middle. Yo, this shit is
They seem
crazy
to me
work.
to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
May gonna hold on to this one. And he's gonna have a Patriots first down. The tackle's made at about the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The Patriot first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
No!
But this is taken in by a teammate.
Oh, wow. Two of them right there on top of the football.
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 10. To throw is May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Nigga, fair catch the ball.
And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown.
That common sense, like, don't even make sense, G. Just fair catch it. You gonna let it bounce?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
we really could break this. So we have to put similar.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Fuck, I thought that was a
The best
slant.
guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Really stupid deal. And so it's not even like it's like the
On third down, it's Williams. And he goes.
John, bro! What the fuck?
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player
Wow.
is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box
Wow.
and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
And then fucking.
But it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off the play fake, here's May. Pushed out to his right. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Duvernay to return. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the Patriots' 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack,
All right,
but it
come
was
on,
the
man.
hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
So if this is a cover 4.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. On second down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Oh, man.
Incomplete. They took a shot.
You either underthrow it or you're going to overthrow him.
Answered, and that is how this first half will come to an
Ah,
end.
damn it, bro. Ugh.
Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. There's defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
This is really good. Somebody's going
Here's Williams now to throw.
Of course, you're not going to be able to get the football out there. Of course that happened, bro. Of course that fucking happened. You're not going to be able to get the football out. Right.
They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in
These lineman battles is fucking dumb, man.
Back deep is Marcus Jones.
One fucking move, you get right by somebody. That shit is just dumb.
In these conditions, fair catch called for and taken without issue. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
The stop made by Andrew Billings. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Right there.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this
Am
point.
I backpedaling when I'm throwing that shit? What is this shit showing me?
But listen, the reality is at this level, if it
I
hits
am.
your hands,
Holy fuck.
you have to find a way to come down with it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
Feet set that time.
Will fall. Incomplete.
Oh, man.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch.
You're going to have to connect on something, my man.
Little letdown here for the
You are going to have to connect on something. So he can't motion? Ah, man, what the fuck is going on?
On third down, it's
Thank you.
Williams from the gun. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be taken down. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
On the ground, it's Swift. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's third and goal.
Third and goal. To throw is Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
26-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was
Jesus
really well
Christ.
done.
That dude's podcast is garbage.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Throwing now is May. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay. On the give, it's Swift.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they give it right back.
Wow.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind
Fucking
the line.
lineman who got blowed up in the
This play here, Mike, is just
ass.
all about the get off of the
Wow.
defensive
Go to the
line.
weight
Watch
room,
how
brother.
fast they go when that ball is snapped.
Take your
Nowhere for
pads
his
off
running
and
back
just go right to the
to
weight
go
room.
down for a
He didn't get a
loss.
running start. Nothing. Helmet to helmet. He blew you fucking up.
After the
That is.
loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ugh.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, for the 5th.
Hung that shit in the air.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. And the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point.
Nigga done threw like 9
They'll
interceptions.
start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Douglas in motion. Made to throw on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Now May will set up the screen for Gibson. And it'll be brought down as we tip towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
So through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May. This is caught. He's got a long...
No, you didn't take on the blocker. I know you didn't do that.
Inside the 45-yard line.
On a fucking 4th down?
18 yards on 4th down, and a fresh set of downs.
Wow.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and
Wow.
the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you
Took
try
on
to
the
just
fucking
keep the ball from
blocker.
being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down. Made to the air once more. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine
in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball.
It don't make no sense to even show the replays. I mean, goddamn, you can't see them.
Throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this will be incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Williams to the air once more. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong.
So let's see what happened.
Rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened.
Let's see what happened.
Since the turn of the millennium.
I'm sick of making these
It's an
fucking
entire season's worth
videos.
of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So you fucking slipped to let that nigga stay right. Ugh.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man there. It is Bourne. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Going to look deep, looking for more. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Now a deep ball.
Now you jump up. You're a fucking bitch, bro. You're a fucking bitch.
Able to knock that one away.
The defender saw this the
Nigga
entire
getting
way.
interception after interception.
Before the receiver even got to
You
his
had
spot.
inside position last fucking ball. You didn't even jump.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You know what?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll, Ogunze. Touchdown, Chicago. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Bears 24, Patriots 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, and pick up the first down.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Man of the gun, here's May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
This drive will begin
Look
with
at
a run by Smith. And that play going nowhere. The defense on 2nd and long.
Ugh.
They'll go again with Swift. Lots of space. Past the 45. And he's going to take it all
Ugh.
the way to the Bears' 36-yard line. What a run by Swift. 31 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way. A corner or safety, I'm not sure if they could have even made a better play than he did there. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards,
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
and it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again
Damn, Shannon.
with a huge stop.
Nigga, you mad disrespectful, ain't you?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
16 yards.
Damn, Shannon, you disrespectful mug. Oh shit, good game, G.
For the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory.
That nigga should have a QB rating of 6.
For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
All right, Jay.
EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.